Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live. With Reese Thompson and Caroline Maddox.
Students work to make a significant change to assist half the students at Lincoln. We'll explain what that change is.
Happy birthday to Gahanna's biggest fan.
And some new additions are popping up all over town. We'll explain what they are and who did them.
This is Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln. Happy Wednesday. I'm Reese Thompson.
And I'm Caroline Maddox. How are you doing today, Reese?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Caroline?
I'm doing pretty good as well. And did you know that March is Women's History Month?
I did not, but I'm glad there is such a thing.
Speaking of Women's History Month, there is something new here in the school that you may not realize.
That's right. S Club has provided the school with free feminine product dispensers in the women's restrooms all around the school. It is a change to our school that has been in place for a while, and it has finally happened. This makes supplies much more accessible without having to go down to the clinic or ask a friend.
Here are Savannah Pinkston and Emily Burkhart with how and why they decided to do it.
We started this S Club tampon drive and the donations to fundraise for tampon boxes because we felt it was important for every girl to have the opportunity to have tampons for free, because at the end of the day, it's a normal thing that every girl has to go through. It's not like I can pick and choose when your time of the month is gonna come. So it's better to be prepared.
We started this project last year in S Club, but due to the pandemic, obviously we couldn't continue. But this year, the pandemic actually helped us because girls wouldn't really feel comfortable asking their teachers for like pads or tampons. And you can only go to the nurse right now if you're like COVID symptomy. So it just wouldn't be a comfortable situation for most girls. So that really helped us when we went to the board and asked about this.
Thanks, girls. Another group of students have not let hybrid learning stop them from creating new things.
The School to Work Advanced Graphics class, or better known as SWAG, designed and painted utility boxes around Gahanna.
Alexi Whitaker caught up with SWAG to find out even more about this project. Here's Alexi.
Although Gahanna students see these designs in the building every day, you might not have known that they were created by the SWAG program. Recently, these students have extended their talents beyond the confines of our hallways through a project to bring artwork to our community.
The job originally came into the Fab Lab through Mr. Kunselman, and the job was to design some utility box wraps for around different locations around the community. So he asked my students if we could design the utility box wraps so that he could fabricate them.
SWAG students spent a few months working on their individual designs for the boxes. They faced the challenge of how they could apply their ideas to a three-dimensional box format. The process was long and tedious, but what they created turned out great.
There are 4 utility boxes. The other 3 were worked on by Gahanna grads. They were graduated 2020.
Those grads are Jenna Bockrath, whose box is on Old Ridenour Road, Peyton Onstad at the Metropolitan Library, and Rachel Dybel in front of Firehouse Subs. Jason's box is at Creekside, and he thought to take inspiration from the surroundings.
This is in Creekside, it's Gahanna, so like what better to do than the arch? The arch is, you know, what you see when you're entering Gahanna from that highway, so I thought it would be a cool idea.
Community artwork can inspire and brighten the lives of anyone who sees it. The next time you drive around Gahanna, keep an eye out for these utility boxes. This is Alexi Whitaker for Lincoln Live.
Thank you, Alexi. We have a very important and historical project here in our school you may not know about. In 2014, Ms. Kander started the Paperclip Project. The paperclips within the project are supposed to represent the number of people who lost their lives in the Holocaust. Here's Ms. Kander to explain why she started it and what it means to her.
The Paperclip project began in 2014. In 2014, I took over the World War II course, and a parent had asked me what would be the best way for them to learn about humanity and not just battle strategy. Thus, the Paperclip project. The idea comes from students at Whitwell Middle School in Tennessee. Their idea was to collect a paperclip for every person that lost their life in the Holocaust. We've been doing this project since 2014, and I have 1.3 million. And every year I learn something amazing and different and wonderful because of my students that take it. We've had people like Michael Jordan. We've had people like former President Barack Obama, President Bush, President Clinton, Whoopi Goldberg, Mark Harmon. We've had many people that have signed up to be a part of our project that have been awesome in sending us a letter, explaining any injustice, intolerance that they've gone through. And that's why I love this project, and I'm grateful for those that participate.
Thanks, Ms. Kander. We want to take a moment and say a belated happy birthday to the line's biggest fan, Gahanna Bell.
On Friday, the cheerleaders surprised Gahanna Bill at his house with some presents to celebrate his birthday. It's been a tough year for Bill to be away from Gahanna sports, but it's also tough for the students who haven't seen him around.
As we say goodbye, here's some of the birthday celebration. Bye for now, Lincoln.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Bill! Happy birthday, Gahanna Bill! Happy birthday, Gahanna Bill! Happy birthday, Gahanna Bill! Yeah!
Gahanna Bill.
2021 varsity.
B! I! L! L! Happy birthday, Bill!
Yeah. I keep go high school. No game. No everybody. Hi. I can't wait till you guys.